All right, everyone. Happy good morning. Happy 4th of July. Happy Sunday. It is just about 11 o'clock, a little bit after 11 now on the dot. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Got two cases going today, break 3 and 4, respectively. Break 3 here right now, 11 a.m. Eastern. Break 4 from our eBay auctions at 1 p.m. Eastern today. Wanted to say thank you for everyone who's participated so far. I appreciate you guys being here. Go through a quick housekeeping real quick. All cards do ship. All of our serial numbered and autographed cards and case hits will get top loaded. All parallels and insert cards do get penny sleeved right away during the break. Quick roll call. So we get squared away and we can get started. For all those who are here for the first time, welcome. For those who are here for a third, fourth, fifth time, welcome back. Appreciate it. All of our auctions do benefit the Movember Foundation, which is near and dear to me as a cancer survivor, and so we try to do a little bit back to that organization. So thank you again for all of that. Ben B. Got the Tampa Bay Rays and Pittsburgh Pirates. Kansas City Royals for Andy K. Daniel O. on the Baltimore Orioles. Cleveland Indians to Craig H. Samuel P. for the Milwaukee Brewers. Arizona Diamondbacks to Desmond M. Washington Nationals to Jeffrey L. Houston Astros, Melanie S. Jason O. for the New York Yankees. Jonathan W. Colorado Rockies. Boston Red Sox to Lewis B. Aaron Fisher checking in with the Seattle Mariners and Chicago White Sox for break 3. Michael S. on the Texas Rangers. Chris A. Los Angeles Angels and St. Louis Cardinals. Toronto Blue Jays to get it shipped. Miami Marlins, Jerry K. Also with the Cincinnati Reds and San Diego Padres in break 3, Jerry K. Philip N. breaking in with the Chicago Cubs. Oakland A's, Andrew C. Minnesota Twins, Jimmy M. Los Angeles Dodgers, David B. Atlanta Braves, Joshua P. Philadelphia Phillies, Zachary S. Matt V. bringing in the Detroit Tigers. San Francisco Giants with Jimmy G. And that is it. That covers all of our teams. Everybody's paid up. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and rip some wax. Got our full case here, so 16 boxes. So obviously we've got half going to this break, and the other half will go to our break that will be a little bit later today. Come on there we go. All right, so I'm going to go on, it's going to do a big 2 right there on stack 2. That'll be going to break 4, which will be later today. So I'll set those aside, and they will sit there until 1 o'clock. Get all these turned over, and we will get ourselves started. All right, good luck, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday, Independence Day here in the U.S. Just a Sunday, beautiful Sunday overall. So appreciate you guys. If you're joining in the chat, if you're coming in later, cool. We get to see it a little bit later. All right, let's see who we got on our first box topper. Chipper Jones starting us off here on the box topper. These cards are definitely obviously oversized. If you're all familiar with the breaks on these so far, definitely been interesting to pack. We've been getting them between some pieces of cardboard to keep them nice and sturdy as we get those shipped out. All right, let's go here. First pack. See what we got. Oh, my bad, Chris. I saw that Ichiro. I was like, all right, that's pretty cool. Man, sorry about that. Hopefully we'll get you something today. All right, J.P. Crawford. Anderson Tejada, J.D. Davis on the red parallel. And we've got James K., Some of these names, I'm going to apologize for just butchering along the way here. I'll do my best. Ryan Castellani, Spencer Howard, Dane Dunning, and Greg Maddux. Like I said, all the parallels will get at least penny sleeved along the way here as we go. All right, trout will do. We'll keep that in mind. I said it yesterday. It's so weird when folks kind of just mention teams or et cetera, and then they'd show up. So we'll see if that mojo works today. Will Clark, Evan White, Alex Bregman, Salvador Perez, Tim Anderson, Kyle Lewis, and Mark Canna. These packs are a little different than they were yesterday. Things are kind of spun around in different areas. Here we go. Chris Bubik. You were hiding back there. It's my black parallel for the Kansas City Royals spot. All right. Eddie Murray, Brady Singer, Jeff McNeil, Reggie. They're just weird now. They're turning around. Evan Longoria, Frankie Montas. Here's our first auto for today. Trevor Rogers for the Miami Marlins. Doing something here with Ronald Acuna Jr. Don't know if he's striking him out. Don't know if Acuna's hitting a home run or fouling the ball off or taking probably not taking a pitch with that swing, but I think it's pretty cool on the autograph here and the way that they got that card and all kinds of zoomed in, focused on Rogers throwing that pitch there. Stadium Club's one of my favorite sets. I know I've said it. If you all have been joining us for the last few days, I just like the photography and just the overall kind of feel of these cards. They're pretty minimalist when it comes to the cards themselves. Not a lot of flair around them. It's really just the picture and the athlete that's on it. It's one of the things that kind of draws me to this set. Ricky Henderson. Yeah, hit him with the pitch. That's true. It is a Marlins, right? Ricky Henderson, DJ, David Wright, Drew Rasmussen, Roger Clemens, Rocket Roger. We've got something here in the back. Roger Clemens, Trent Grisham, Keston Hiura. This might actually be special. Oh, it sure is. Look at that bad boy. That is a 101, folks. 101 for Keston Hiura, Milwaukee Brewers spot. Congrats on that. That is definitely getting into a top loader. Congrats on that. That's nice. Real nice right there. Thanks for the Brewers hit. That's a good way to start off a Sunday morning. Dansby Swanson. Stuck together here with a couple of his friends. Miguel Rojas, Max Fried, Luis Patino, Jazz Chisholm, superstar duos of Ken Griffey Jr. and Randy Johnson, and Ryan Braun and Zach Plesac. It's definitely interesting. These cards are definitely set up differently with the ones that are upside down and reversed than they were in the first case that we opened yesterday or over the last 2 days. So we'll see if that kind of holds. I'm just going to assume it's going to hold through the whole case, but we'll see. Mitch White, Andres Jimenez, Ozzie Albies on the red foil. Looks like we got a refractor coming in the back here. Jesus Sanchez, JD Martinez, Max Scherzer, and there's Mr. Freddie Freeman on the Stadium Club Chrome refractor. I'm celebrating with the teammates. Probably a nice walk-off right there. Looking good. Refractor for Mr. Freeman. We'll get that one in a top loader too. Those are a little more on the rarer side for the Stadium Club Chrome inserts. Nope, I left Ozzie down there. Ozzie, get you put in a sleeve. All right, here we go. Lorenzo Cain, Bryce Harper, Ian Happ. Got another Chrome coming up here. Brandon Nimmo, Nick Madrigal, Matt Olson, Francisco Lindor for the New York Mets. Will Clark on the Stadium Club Greats. I found that the Stadium Club greats and the VR were two of the more popular insert sets that came in here, along with obviously the red foil parallel is pretty numerous at 1 in every 3 packs. Ernie Banks, Mike Rousseau, Gio Urshela, James Karinchak, Devers, Bobo Bichette, Trevor Bauer, and our Beam team for Kyle Lewis. Hit the Kyle Lewis black yesterday. Sorry, you mean point out another Mariners hit from yesterday, but that one was pretty cool as well. Ted Williams, Andrew McCutcheon, Ryan McMahon on the red foil, Dominic Smith, Braylon Marquez, Michael Conforto, Yelich, and Luis Garcia for the Nats. We got Joey Votto, Randy Johnson, Will the Thrill, Will Clark on the black foil parallel, Chris Sale, Kenta Maeda, Marcell Ozuna, Byron Buxton, and Dave Winfield. For the Blue Jays, Hyun-Jin Ryu, Clint Frazier, Braxton Garrett, Ketel Marte. Got another chrome coming up here. Jahmai Jones. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Chrome Autograph. That is Alec Boehm for the Philadelphia Phillies. Sticker auto on these. Most of the other autos are all on card, but the chrome refractor here, which is, not a refractor, but this chrome parallel, 14 out of 25 for Alec Boehm. Nice hit for the Phillies. Good looking shot right there, Mr. Boehm. These are on stickers. And bringing up the rear here on the VR Mike Trout insert. Pretty good so far. Nice, definitely a nice case. Nice box. Nice box. Going on the first box. 101 and that chrome auto. Hopefully it will go uphill from here and not down. Christian Pache, Kyle Tucker, Alec Boehm on the red foil. Hits for the Phillies in back-to-back packs. Mike Piazza, Shohei, Clayton Kershaw, Esteban Florial, and Eric Hosmer. Edward Olivares, Joey Gallo, Anthony Rizzo, Jacob deGrom, Luis Castillo, David Ortiz, Clark Schmidt, and the triumvirates here for Steven Strasburg. I am, or we are, with my wife sitting here next to me, top loading these just because of the nature that they're die cut, and just want to make sure we keep them as pristine as possible as we get those shipped out to everybody. Jose Abreu, Ken Griffey Jr., members only for Spencer Howard. Definitely a nice box here for Phillies fans. Phillies hit. Gary Sanchez, Lindor, Jesus Luzardo, Aaron Judge, and Mike Yastrzemski. So anything you see, if I swipe right here, go to the right side. Got my wife here doing my top loading so that we can expedite things here along the way. Makes things a lot easier. Bobby Dahlbeck, Fremel Reyes, Trevor Story, JT Realmuto, Yordan Alvarez, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Austin Meadows, and the Frank Thomas on the Stadium Club Greats. Last pack for box one. Hideki Matsui, Nick Castellanos, Chris Paddock for the Padres, Garrett Crochet, Giancarlo Stanton, Kyle Schwarber, Christian Javier, and Sam Huff. All right, let's see what we got going on for box number 2. Coming in with the top loader, box topper, Davey Garcia, New York Yankees. Cool looking picture there. Brady Singer, Will Clark. Here's Bieber, Shane Bieber on the black and whites, followed by Taijuan Walker, red for the Mets. Mike Piazza, Shohei, Kershaw, Trevor Bauer, and Dane Dunning. As we saw yesterday in a bunch of packs, there were more than 8 cards per pack. Some had 7. I think the most I've seen so far was 13. When some of these, with their finish, kind of get stuck together, they obviously just end up with more cards in the packs. The weirdest one we've seen so far was 3 triumphant inserts in the same pack. That was in our last box yesterday. That kind of threw me off, but hey, we'll take it. DJ LeMahieu, Eddie Murray, Salvador Perez on the black foil, Dansby, Miguel Rojas, Max Fried, Greg Maddux, and Kyle Lewis. Mike Clevenger, Ricky Henderson, Jesus Sanchez, JD Martinez, Mark Hanna, Evan Longoria, Jesus Sanchez on the autograph. Nice hit here for the Miami Marlins. Congrats on that. Get that over to the right side and get that one top loaded. And VR for arguably the greatest pitcher and probably MVP of the National League, Jacob deGrom. Might be a little biased. Might not. Actually, with that one. That one's pretty cut and dry. Kind of interesting this year with baseball. Shohei just doing all kinds of unheard of stuff in the American League, and Jake in the National League, just from a pitcher's perspective. And obviously, both of them can hit, but Shohei's in just another universe. Alex Kirilloff, William Contreras, Braylon Marquez on the red foil, Josh Donaldson, Ian Happ, Nimmo, Frankie Montas, and the Rocket. Luis Campusano, Shogo, Clint Frazier for the Yankees on the red foil, Justin Turner, Brooks, Keston Hiura, Christian Javier, and Sam Huff. Starting to get them a little stuck together. Kyle Tucker, Marcus Semien, Andres Jimenez for the Indians on the black foil, Anthony Rizzo, Jacob deGrom, Luis Castillo, Christian Yelich, and Luis Garcia. Zach Plesac, Christian Pache, Gary Sanchez, Francisco Lindor, Byron Buxton, and another autograph here. Going to the Mets for Andres Jimenez. It's interesting, right? His base card, which we just saw here in the black foil parallel, is on the Indians, and the autograph here is for the Mets. I had the same thing I ran into when I was buying into breaks and breaking Finest. because it was the same thing. His base card was in for the Indians, and then his autographs were on the Mets side. So kind of interesting tidbit. Luis Patino is another one that we ran into with this set. His parallels and autographs are Padres, but his base card is Tampa Bay Rays. Andres Jimenez, Ryan Braun. There's Dominic Smith on the red foil. Jesus Luzardo, Trevor Story, JT, Jamai Jones, and Nolan Ryan for the Astros. This one feels a little thicker. Let's see how many. Maybe do a card count on this one. Maybe it's 8. Could be 8. Let's see. Yordan Alvarez, Garrett Crochet, Giancarlo, Esteban Florial, Eric Hosmer, Superstar Duos on Bryce Harper with Andrew McCutchen, and then Harper base and Mitch White. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 8 on that one. Proved me wrong. All right, Henry, the next products we've got coming down the line are going to be, actually, we'll be on vacation this week, but we should be expecting museum collection, which is a little bit behind what it was supposed to be, and then Gypsy Queen after that. Then I'm taking, I think, a little bit of break, and then I'm going to be doing the Bowman Chrome from 21 in September, I think, is when that's due. But I think that's what I got coming down the line so far. So I appreciate you asking. Mike Brousseau, Lorenzo Cain, Trey Turner here on the red foil, Kyle Schwarber, Dom Smith, Braylon Marquez. There's Luis Patino in that Rays uniform, and Jazz Chisholm for the Miami Marlins. Anderson Tejada, got a nice autograph of him yesterday. Ernie Banks, Michael Conforto, got a chrome in the back here. Chris Sale, Kenta Maeda, Max Scherzer, nice chrome here, rookie of Dylan Carlson. If I cannot complain about that. No, I appreciate it, Henry. I know there's a lot of folks that are out there that break, and guys that I'll just say are, you know, a little more put together than I am. Instead of just doing it on my table right here, they got a whole setup and stuff. Mariano Rivera here on the Stadium Club breaks, but I kind of enjoy doing this. You know, it's kind of fun and just interacting with folks who enjoy the hobby. And you know, I figured I was buying some of these anyway just to get, you know, whatever Mets I could get from doing this. I figured I'd just kind of share it with whoever wanted to, you know, kind of enjoy it. Evan White, J.P. Crawford, black and white here on Esteban Florial for the Yankees, followed up with the Joey Votto red foil. Marcell Ozuna, Braxton Garrett, Ketel Marte, Matt Olson, and Bo Bichette. Had 2 Florial autographs in the first half case, which was interesting. Definitely seen the base autos have not a good distribution, if you will. We had 2 Zach McKinstry's yesterday, and the same thing on those box toppers too. Danny Jansen, Pavin Smith, Mac Chapman, Sonny Gray, Luke Voigt, Trey Turner, Tucker Davidson, and Joe Adell here on the Triumphants. Corey Seager, Yu Darvish, Schwarber here on the Nationals, red foil, Moncada, Garrett Cole, Miguel Cabrera, David Ortiz, and Clark Schmidt. A little bit of a shame to see Schwarber go down with an injury here. I know he was just tearing it up with the home runs from that leadoff spot. Witnessed a bit too many of those as a Mets fan, but kind of a shame. I always want the game to be exciting. Just want the Mets to always come out on top. But, you know, hopefully he'll come back soon. Cody Bellinger, Max Kepler, Adonis Medina, Adalberto Mondesi, Aaron Judge, Mike Yastrzemski. Got a Superstar Duos red here So that I'll put that in a top loader as well. This one's a little more rare. I think these are one per case, but I have to check on that. The red parallels for the Superstar duos, Bobo and Vlad Jr. And then the Will Clark Stadium Club Greats. So you got Key Brian Hayes in that familiar first spot that we were talking about last night. Roberto Alomar, Zach Gallen for the Diamondbacks. The red, Anthony Rendon, Jock Peterson, Cole Calhoun, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., and Austin Meadows. All right, here we go. Going to box number 3. Always a mystery about who will be our box topper. Did read there's only 50 of those, so we're bound to see multiples. We've seen 2 so far. There's Nichiro. Here we go. That's nice. That's just a cool picture. His very famous pre-pitch routine that he does, putting his bat out there. Nice, real nice picture there for the Seattle Mariners. That's a bummer on Schwarber. I know it was a hamstring, and those things are terrible. But now I was a little tired of him hitting all those home runs against the Mets. But hey, still in first place, so I'll take it right now. And we beat the Yankees yesterday, so they beat the Yankees. I shouldn't say we. I'm not part of the team. Alex Kirilloff, William Contreras. Look at that Ichiro on the black and white. Nice Mariners hits right here. Wilson Contreras, Ryan Jeffers, Giolito, Chipper, and Ryan Sandberg. It's 3 of those black and whites so far. I've seen online folks are calling them orange. They are not orange. The orange parallels are serial numbered. None of these are. These are the black and whites. I can see why you would call it orange, but they're definitely orange or definitely serial numbered. They're 25 or something like that. They're definitely a low numbered parallel. Jock Flaherty, Barry Larkin, black here on Mike Rousseau for the Rays. DW David Wright, Devers, Drew Rasmussen, Will Myers with the little MasterCard symbol behind him, and Carlos Correa. Here we go. We got Mookie Betts, Chris Bubich, Justin Dunn, Devin Williams. Here's our autograph here going to our Dodgers spot. Tony Gonzalez, Tony. Let's look at autograph. I really like the on-card autos. I am very partial to on-card autos. Just makes me feel a little bit closer. I know it sounds a little silly, but I do. I enjoy the that type of feel from those cards. Dylan Carlson and Brandon Crawford. The same thing too when folks ask me if I'm going to break anything else outside of the Topps universe. I just honestly, personally, just don't collect anything that's in the Don Russ Panini Leaf world because of the fact they don't have the rights for MLB. I know they try to put products out that the pictures and everything, but they basically blank out a lot of the the uniform stuff, and so it just takes it away and it just makes it something I just don't want to have in my personal collection. But if y'all do, more power to you. Ronald Acuna Jr., Monte Harrison, Dean Kramer, Paul DeYoung, Sean Murphy, Joey Gallo, Jake Cronenworth, and Dinelson Lamet here for the Padres. Andres Jimenez in that Indians uniform. Ryan Braun, Brian Reynolds here for the Pirates on the red. Josh Donaldson, Ian Happ, Brandon Nimmo, Dane Dunning, and Greg Maddux. Got Bryce Harper, Mitch White, Frankie Montas for the Oakland Athletics on the black foil, Nick Madrigal, Gio Urshela, James Karinchak, Kyle Lewis, and Mark Hanna. Let's look on that black foil, Frankie Montas. Mike Brousseau. Get him unstuck from everybody else here. Lorenzo Cain, James Caprilin, Ryan Castellani, Evan Longoria, Frankie Montas. Here's another autograph here, black autograph. It's the third black autograph so far. So congrats here to Nate Pearson in the Toronto Blue Jays spot. These are serial numbers, I believe, at a 99. Nope, I'm sorry, at a 25. I don't know why I said 99. 24 out of 25 for the Blue Jays spot here for Nate Pearson. Congrats. Yeah, Henry, that was you. That's right. Yeah, that's nice. Nice hit right there. Yes, sir. Yeah, some reason I was hitting. I had two black base autos in the first half case we did. And I was like, man, that's just crazy. But I don't think anybody's going to complain. Anderson Tejada, Ernie Banks, Thurman Munson on the red foil. Spencer Howard, Alex Bregman, Salvador Perez, Rocket Roger, and Trent Grisham. Evan White, J.P. Crawford. Make sure we're not stuck here. Tim Anderson, Jeff McNeil, Reggie, Reese Hoskins, Willie Mays, and superstar duos of Jeter and Mariano. Yeah, it's weird. I've said it before, and it's just so uncanny of when things are mentioned or named, they we got something shiny in here. They show up. And so I don't know how that is or how that works, but man, it happens. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna do a little suspense here. A little bit of suspense. All right. David Wright, Rafi Devers, Drew Rasmussen, Tristan McKenzie, Jackie Robinson, Brady Singer, Will Clark. Bringing up the rear here for the San Diego Padres. This looks like a rainbow foil on the base card. And that is numbered 02 out of 25. So definitely hitting more serial numbered cards today. We our second break yesterday, we just did not hit the serial numbers. It's just the luck of the draw on that, but so far so good today. 02 out of 25. Can't get much better than 1-1 earlier, right? But we'll definitely take that. Autographs, nice parallels. Again, I just love the photography of this set. I think it's just so sharp, and the minimalists cards just make them really, really pop out. DJ, Danny Murray, Freddie Freeman, Jesus Aguilar, got a chrome in the back here. Varsho, Mike Trout. There's a little Vlad Jr. Little Vlad Jr. right there on the Stadium Club chrome. Oh, I just zipped past the Trout, didn't I? It was a base card. There he is. It's a cool looking card right there. I like that. Nice little picture. Mark McGuire on the Stadium Club greats. See if we can pull some good Trout for you today there, Chris. Mike Clevenger, Ricky Henderson, Brooks Robinson on the red foil, Walker Buehler, Joe Adell, Max Muncy, Frank Thomas, and Xander. Here's Cabrian, starting off a pack. Roberto Alomar, Marcelo Zuna, Braxton Garrett, Ketel Marte, Eric Hosmer, Luis Patino, and triumphant here for Manny Machado. Luis Campusano, Shogo, John Means coming back from injury pretty soon for the Baltimore Orioles, Mike Piazza, Shohei, Kershaw, Jazz, and a red VR here for the Oakland A's and Matt Olson. Very nice. We'll get both of those loaded up. These are a little more on the rare side. John Means, that red foil. There's Orioles and back-to-back on that red foil. And Brooks Robinson right before that. Kyle Tucker, Marcus Semien, Dansby, Miguel Rojas, Max Scherzer, Matt Olson. Superstar duos red here for the Philadelphia Phillies, Bryce Harper and Andrew McCutchen. I think we did pop that one over there. I'll get that up. Here's another Trout. Mike Trout on the Stadium Club Greats. Nice picture here of him with Howie Kendrick celebrating a little something. And last pack here for box number 3. Zach Plesac, Christian Pache, red on the Justin Turner, Max Fried, Jesus Sanchez, JD Martinez, Bobo, Trevor Bauer. Red on that Justin Turner. All right, box number 4. And our box topper is going to the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Cool looking picture. Very nice. Hannes Wagner here, starting off this box number 4. Stuck to Stan Musial, Stan the Man. Red here for Cole Calhoun on the red base. Trevor Story, JT, Jordan, Sam Huff, and Christian Yelich. Danny Jansen, Pavin Smith, black on the Josh Hader, Garrett Crochet, Giancarlo, Kyle Schwarber, Luis Garcia, and Byron Buxton. Corey Seager, Yu Darvish, Dominic Smith, Braylon Marquez, Dave Winfield, Jahmai Jones. Autograph here of Leody Taveras on the base. Hit him yesterday, I think, on the rainbow foil autograph, which was 3 out of 10. But this one is just the regular straight up base. Leody Taveras. Very nice. Congrats on the Rangers spot. And a VR here for Manny Machado. We got Cody Bellinger. Stuck to Max Kepler. Red foil here for Tony Gwynn, one of the greatest hitters of our generations. Michael Conforto, Chris Sale, Kenta Maeda, Nolan Ryan, and Estevan Florial. Yeah, there are just some that, Chris, it's funny. when I was doing finest and buying into some finest breaks, I swear to you, and tier one too, I saw so many Miami Marlins, Jesus Sanchez, Monty Harrison, Starling Marte. I could have retired on all the stuff that I saw from the breaks that I was in from those guys. It was just so uncanny. Verlander, Benintendi, Anthony Rendon, Jock Peterson, Cole Calhoun, David Ortiz, Clark Schmidt, and superstar duos here for the Mets with Jacob deGrom and Pete Alonso. J.D. Davis, Eloy Jimenez, red parallel on Isaac Paredes, Justin Turner, Brooks Robinson, Keston, Aaron Judge, Mike Yastrzemski. Charlie Blackmon, Ryan McMahon, Rizzo, got a chrome coming up, Jacob, Luis Castillo, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Jake Cronenworth on the Stadium Club chrome. Nice. Really like that picture. That's pretty sly picture right there. I like that a lot. And rookie card here, Stadium Club Greats for Clayton Kershaw. Dalton Jeffries, Cal Ripken Jr., Robin Yount on the red parallel, Gary Sanchez, Lindor, Luzardo, Austin Meadows, Christian Javier. This pack felt a little bit fatter. I doubt it, though. I think when they stick together, they feel a little bit different. Dustin May, Kyle Seager, Nate Pearson, red parallel, Tariq Skubal, Alec Bohm, Jose Garcia, Kwang Hyun Kim for the Cardinals, and Keegan Aiken for the Baltimore Orioles. Kirby Puckett, Vlad Jr., black parallel here on the Ernie Banks base card. Matt Chapman, Sonny Gray, Luke Voigt, Wong, and Aaron Nola. There was not, Chris. I did not have an Instavision. So fingers crossed we get one of those today. Man, I'll tell you what, if it comes up in like the next 4 or 5 packs, I'm gonna send you some money to buy me a lotto ticket. Ahmed Rosario, Joey Bart, Yohan Moncada, Garrett Cole, Justice Sheffield, Zach Gallen, and Miguel Yajor for the Yankees on the autograph. That's what I thought. I thought they were supposed to be case hits. Same with Beam Team. And so, we did not get one. Aaron Nola there on the VR. Manny Machado, Starling Marte, Jock Peterson on the red, Miguel Cabrera, Adonis Medina, Mondesi, Turner, and Tucker Davidson. Jock Peterson on the red. Yeah, those are the thicker cards. I don't have anything right here to actually put it in from a top loader perspective. I do in my storage, my supply storage area, which is just in another room. So if I do end up hitting that, that'll definitely get wrapped up well. Sano, Verdugo, Cruz, Lamet, George Springer, triumphant here for Ozzie Albies and the Atlanta Braves, Andy Young, and Nick Senzel. And those triumvirates are kind of cool. They 3 of them fit together for the 3 players that are for each of the teams that are in that set. Kiermaier, Josh Bell, Rendon for the Angels on the red. Ian Anderson, Trevor Rogers, Bundy, Bob Gibson, Jose Ramirez. Brewstar, Rosarena, Soler, Taijuan Walker, Mike Moustakas, Derek Jeter on the Stadium Club Greats, Albert Pujols, and Blake Snell. Well, look at the young right there, young Jeter, 1992. Last pack for box number 4. George Brett, Yona Heim, Mark McGwire on the red foil. Chris Bryant, Marcus Stroman, Greinke, Biggio, and Mike Soroka. All right, going to box number 5. Hope you brought some Instavision mojo, Chris. That'd be nice. On top, Mark McGwire. Oakland Athletics. Very nice. Focused on him. Charlie Blackmon. Ryan McMahon. There's a black and white for Nolan Ryan and the Astros. Maeda, Ozuna, Garrett, Leody Taveras, and Keibert Ruiz. Dalton Jeffries, Cal Ripken, Anderson Tejada on the black, Ketel Marte, Piazza. Got something in the back here on chrome. Juan Soto, Sixto Sanchez, Rafi Devers for the Boston Red Sox. Stadium Club Chrome. These are the golds, not serial numbered. I think they're supposed to be 1. I think these are 1 per case. I know we said case hit on one of these on Friday, and I hit 3 yesterday, which was redonk. But I think that's what these are. But very nice anyway. This is gonna I'll get popped in the top loader. Anderson Tejada here on the black. Definitely some things that I've seen, at least so far, from a distribution perspective, that have been a little different than what was put out from Topps. Honus Wagner, Stan Musial, Shohei, Clayton Kershaw, Johnny Bench, Jacoby Jones. Here is a nice autograph here for the Padres. Jake Cronenworth sliding into home. Different sleeve there. Very nice. Congrats on the Padres spot. And Trevor Bauer here on the VR insert. Danny Jansen, Pavin Smith, Monty Harrison. Speaking of him, here he is on that red foil. Dansby Swanson, Miguel Rojas, Fried, Gehrig, Didi. Ahmed Rosario, Joey Bart, Francisco Lindor, Luzardo, Story Myers, Carlos Correa, Superstar Duos, Mark McGwire with Ricky Henderson. Here's Manny, Babe Ruth here on the red, in between Starling Marte. Heard me say his name. JT Realmuto. Got a chrome in the back here, refractor. Yordan Alvarez, Garrett Crochet, Justin Dunn. There we go. There's a little Shohei. There's some Shohei love on the Stadium Club chrome on that refractor. That's nice. Very nice. Get that bad boy put away. That's good. Find himself in a top loader. Justin Verlander, Benintendi, Giancarlo, another chrome coming up here. Looks like for the Yankees. Schwarber, Dominic Smith, Devin Williams, Davey Garcia, and Mike Piazza for the Dodgers on the Stadium Club Greats. And Carlson's got a he's got one of those photo variations. I've seen a few of those so far. JD Davis, Eloy, Arnado on the red, Braylon Marquez, Conforto, Sale DeYoung, and Sean Murphy. Pujols, Blake Snell. Oh, there it is. Chris, you brought it to life. There's an Instavision. Pujols, Blake Snell, Anthony Rendon, Jock Peterson, Willie Mays, Tristan McKenzie. Do I have another card in between? Yeah. Where is you? There, Mickey Mantle. Oh, that's a photo variation too. So Mickey Mantle, and behind him is hiding our Instavision for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Very nice right there. Nice hit. Nice hit for the Padres. This that's a little bit thicker. Might be I might try a 55 on that. I got 75, 75s as well. So I'll figure out which one that'll go into. And Mickey Mantle here. Chris, you did bring the Instavision to life. Just don't think it was the one you were hoping for. Brett Heim, Mark Hanna on the black. Calhoun, Justin Turner, Robinson, and Mike Trout on the base. That's not going to fit, babe. Keston Hiura, Anthony Rizzo, Frank Thomas, Bogarts, Chris Bubich here on the autograph for the Kansas City Royals. VR on Shane Bieber. Oh man, I tell you what, if you see if you want to bring it to life, see what we can bring up. If you do decide to watch, you just send some good mojo and then go do something for about an hour and a half and come back for the recap and see what came to fruition. Puckett, Vlad Jr., Kiermaier, DeGrom, Castillo, Sanchez, Chipper Jones, Ryan Sandberg. Eduardo Rodriguez, Aristides Aquino, Greinke, Skubal, Bohm, Maddox, Kyle Lewis, and the triumphant here for Garrett Cole and the Yankees. Oh, there you go. Garcia, Chapman, Gray, Canna, Longoria, Mitch Keller, Daz Cameron, and there you go. There's another Royals for Chris Bubich. Andy Young, Nick Senzel, Voit, Moncada, Cole, Montas, Rocket Roger, and Derek Jeter on the Stadium Club Greats. Kiermaier, Josh Bell, Donnie Batts on the red foil, Miguel Cabrera, Medina, Mondesi, Grisham, and Hoskins. All right, here we go. Box number 6. Tell you what, because you never know, though. Like I said, 2 Zach McKinstry's autographs, 2 Estevan Florial autographs, base autos were in that first case. So it's just odd how all that ends up turning up here. Here's a nice picture here. Cal Ripken Jr. sliding in with Wade Boggs. Nice. Nice to the Orioles. Benintendi, Machado, Bobby Dahlbeck in the shopping cart on the red foil. Jesus Sanchez, J.D. Martinez, Donaldson, Nelson Lamet, and George Springer in that Blue Jays uniform. Eloy Jimenez, Verlander, Kyle Lewis in the black, Ian Happ, Nimmo, Madrigal, Bob Gibson, and Jose Ramirez. Ryan McMahon, J.D. Davis, Urshela, Karinchak, Taijuan Walker. These cards are all over the place. Moustakas. Here's a red autograph for the Boston Red Sox. Tanner Houck. This one away. This should be numbered. Yep, sure is. 27 out of 50 here on the red autograph. And those colored autos are definitely showing up here in break 3. Tanner Houck, Boston Red Sox. 27 out of 50. And a VR here for Matt Olson. Cal Ripken Jr., Charlie Blackmon, James K here for the Oakland A's, and his regular base card. Ryan Castellani, Spencer Howard, Kevin Biggio, and Mike Soroka. There's not too many in the rookies. I don't think in this set. More so in like Inception, Finest. I mean, they're here. You know, Mountcastle, Hayes, Adele, Kyle Seager, George Brett, Jonah Heim, Conforto, Chris Sale, Maeda, Woodruff, Jeter, and our White Sox here for Luis Robert and Eloy Jimenez. Vlad Jr., Dustin May. Photographer's proof here for Paul DeYoung. Those are nice hits right there. Marcell Ozuna, Braxton Garrett, Ketel Marte, Rafael Marchand, and Mark McGwire. So nice parallel here for the Paul DeYoung and the St. Louis Cardinals spot. Joey Bart, Kirby Puckett, Mike Piazza, Shohei, Clayton Kershaw. Got a chrome here, Isaac Paradis, Anthony Rendon on the Stadium Club chrome, and Jose Canseco on those Stadium Club greats. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's a I see what you're saying, Chris. Yeah, that's a good point. Definitely haven't had anybody who kind of just stood out this year is really kind of crushing it from a rookie perspective. See what Wander does. Obviously Wander's not in this set. He wasn't in Finest. He wasn't in Inception either. But he's obviously got value. Same with Joe Adell. I think he's tearing it up down in the minor leagues, and they haven't brought him up yet. Marte, Rosario, Chris Davis for the Rangers, Dansby, Miguel Rojas, Max Fried, Tony Gwynn, and Brian Reynolds. Same with like Bobby Witt Jr. He had a little bit of talk about him. Some of those other guys like Torque and Rushman, those guys aren't. I don't think they're going to be MLB ready. Maybe until 22, maybe 23 for some of them. Mitch Keller, Daz Cameron, Paul Goldschmidt on the red, Gary Sanchez, Lindor, Luzardo, Lewin Diaz, and Shane McClanahan. Yeah, Mountcastle's definitely played better. He's been on and off my fantasy team, actually, to be honest. I had him a little bit last year, picked him up this year. Andy Young, Nick Senzel, Cooney Jr. here on the nice black parallel. Then I dropped him, and then, of course, he hit those 3 home runs in the game, and so I picked him back up again. He's been all right. He's been pretty solid. Trevor Story, Riamuto, Alvarez, Gavin Lux, and Brendan McKay. Talk about I know Gavin Lux, he was uber hyped. And from what I think right now, he's just not been, what the Dodgers and certainly collectors who kind of, bought into that hype have been hoping for from a Gavin Lux perspective. So I agree with you. And definitely is a valid statement. Kiermaier, Josh Bell, Garrett Crochet, Giancarlo Stanton, Jose Barrios, Teoscar Hernandez, and another Estevan Florial. Look at that. That is the third one we've had in this case and a half we've done so far. Interesting. There's so many autos, and to hit one 3 times. Mookie Betts here on the VR. Pulls. Blake Snell, Ryan Castellani for the Rockies, Kyle Schwarber, Dominic Smith, Braylon Marquez, Carlos Santana, and Patrick Corbin. Robin Yount, John Means, Miguel Cabrera, Medina, Mondesi. There's Mountcastle. Speaking of him, on his base rookie, Alejandro Kirk, and then Cody Bellinger on the triumphants. Triumphrates. Brandon Lau. Nate Pearson, red on the Nico Horner. Anthony Rendon, Jock Peterson, Cole Calhoun, Alex Gordon, and Tyler Glasnow. Casey Mize, Steven Strasburg, Justin Turner, Brooks Robinson, Keston Hiura, Nico Horner, Paul Goldschmidt, and Wade Boggs on the Stadium Club Greats. You know, Casey Mize is another one too. I think he obviously had a lot of hype about him. I just don't think we've seen it quite yet, especially from a value perspective. His cards were definitely up there. Eduardo Rodriguez, Aristides, Framil Reyes on the red, Rizzo, DeGrom, Castillo, Davis, and Marco Gonzalez. Yeah, you know, Pache is my wife's a Braves fan, and so we do watch those games every so often. I definitely would agree he has not lived up to expectations this so far. All right, let's see who we got on our box topper. Ricky Henderson. Sliding in here, probably stealing a base. Looking good. Box number 7. George Brett. Jonah Heim. Jazz Chisholm on the red. Ryan Castellani. Spencer Howard. Alex Bregman. Sixto. And Johnny Bench. Dustin May, Kyle Seager, Kyle Tucker for the black parallel, Perez, Anderson, McNeil, Jacoby Jones, and Lou Gehrig. Nice. Yeah, Acuña, he's not going away. He's going to be a superstar for years to come. I think it's being biased on the National League East. They got some good stuff going on for the next few years. Kirby Puckett, Vlad Jr., Reggie Jackson, David Wright, Didi, Ty Cobb. Here's Anoli Paradis here for the Astros on another red autograph. Serial numbered here, 25 of 50. So looking good. Congrats to the Astros spot. Behind him, the Max Scherzer VR. And between Acuña and Albies, and obviously Freddie is a little bit older, but the Braves aren't going anywhere. Phillies just haven't lived up to their potential. It's one of those things that's hard to understand sometimes. Ahmed, Rosario, Joey Bart, Mike Clevenger, Devers, Rasmussen, Freeman, Paddock, Albies. Speaking of the Braves, 2 of them just pop right up. Yeah, so far for sure. 1-1 and that Bohm autograph, both in that first box. Kramer, Hader, Baez, Gordon, Glasnow, Jeffries, Ripken, and a red on the Henderson. Hannes Wagner. A little bit of stickage. There we go. Stan the Man. Whit Merrifield on the black. Petey, Lou Bob, Glaber, Nico Horner, and Paul Goldschmidt. Danny Jansen, Pavin Smith, Carlos Carrasco, Ramon Laureano, Chris Davis, Marco Gonzalez. Here's a Shane McClanahan autograph. It's our third auto, I feel. Is that our third auto? No, I opened a new box. First auto on this box. Shane McClanahan for the Tampa Bay Rays. Corey Seager. And that VR insert set. Corey Seager on his regular base. Yu Darvish. James Karinchak for the Indians. Goodrum, Kim, Wayre Merrifield, Lewin Diaz, and Shane McClanahan. Manny, Marte, Jesus Aguilar, Dalton Varsho, Walker Buehler, Donnie Mattingly, Nolan Arenado, and Ken Griffey Jr. with Randy Johnson on the Superstar Duos. Justin Verlander, Andrew Benintendi, a red Gio Urshela, Joe Adell, Max Muncy, Wilson Contreras, Babe Ruth, and Davey Garcia. J.D. Davis, Eloy Jimenez, Ryan Jeffers, Giolito, got some chrome here, Mookie Betts, Victor Robles, Nate Pearson on the Stadium Club chrome, with Randy Johnson on the Stadium Club greats. Charlie Blackmon, Ryan McMahon, Red Max Scherzer, Chris Bubich, Cunha, Harrison, Mountcastle, and Kirk. Mitch Keller, Daz Cameron, Miguel Rojas, Max Fried, Jesus Sanchez, Carlos Correa, Justin Dunn, and Francisco Lindor for the Triumvirates. Andy Young, Nick Senzel, blue on Jesus Aguilar. That is out of 50. JD Martinez, Donaldson, Happ, Williams, and Paul DeYoung. A nice blue on the for the Miami Marlins here. Jesus Aguilar. That is 08 out of 50 on the blue parallel. Congrats. Kiermaier, Josh Bell, Nimmo, Madrigal, Murphy, Tavares. A red triumvirate here for Verlander. No serial number, but definitely more on the rare side. Chipper Jones for our Stadium Club greats. Pujols, Blake Snell, Red Taiwan Walker, Urshela, Karinchak, Caprilin, Ruiz, and Juan Soto. All right. All right, little last box mojo here. Box number 8 for break number 3. Vlad Jr. bringing up the top. Nice looking card there on the oversized base. Ryan Braun, Zach Plesac, Christian Pache, James Caprilin there on the red, Marcus Stroman, Greinke, Skubal, Marchand, and Mark McGuire. Mitch White, Andres Jimenez, Xander Bogaerts on the black foil, Alec Bohm, Jose Garcia, excuse me, Matt Chapman, Isaac Paredes, and Tony Gwynn. Lorenzo Cain, Bryce Harper, Sonny Gray, Voigt, Brian Reynolds, Dylan Nelson, Lamet, TJ Antone here for the autograph on the Cincinnati Red spot. Congrats on that hit. One of the bigger signatures we've seen here in the set. TJ Antone. VR for Jose Ramirez. Ernie Banks, Mike Brousseau, Bobo on the red foil, Moncada, Cole, Cabrera, Springer, and Bob Gibson. All kinds of stuff together here. William Contreras, Mike Clevenger. Here's a black and white here of Ronald Acuna Jr. 2 black and whites. Look at that, y'all. Guess it's good when we get some stuff stuck together, huh? 2 black and whites. Ronald Acuna Jr. and John Means. These are not serial numbered. I think these are 1 in 48. I think these are, but definitely no complaints there to get 2 of those stuck back to back. Lindor, Luzardo, Story, Wong, and Nola. Rounding out that pack. Barry Larkin, Alex Kirilloff, Marcus Semien on the black foil. JT, got some chrome coming in the back here. Jordan, Justice Sheffield, Zach Gallen, Nick Madrigal. That's nice. Nice chrome here on the gold. Not numbered, but definitely more on the rare side. Dylan Carlson. And he is stuck to Jack Flaherty, teammate. Crochet, Stanton, Turner, Davidson, Blake Taylor on our autograph for the Houston Astros. Nice looking auto. Jose Abreu on the VR insert. Cronenworth, followed up by Brandon Crawford. I read Trevor Bauer. Schwarber, Dominic Smith, Marquez, Ortiz, and Clark Schmidt. J.P. Crawford, Anderson Tejada, Medina, Mondesi, Rendon, Ramirez, Taijuan Walker, Superstar Duos, Fernando Tatis Jr., and Manny Machado. Will Clark, Evan White, red Eddie Murray for the Baltimore Orioles, Jock Peterson, Cole Calhoun, Justin Turner, Mike Moustakas, and Kevin Biggio. Eddie Murray, Brady Singer, Brooks Robinson, some chrome back here, Keston Hiura, Anthony Rizzo, Mike Soroka, Tyler Stevenson on the chrome, and George Brett on the Stadium Club Greats. Ricky Henderson, DJ LeMahieu, red on Ryan Castellani, Jacob deGrom, Luis Castillo, Gary Sanchez, Kwang Young Kim, and Keegan Egan. Cody Bellinger, Max Kepler, Altuve, Houck, Sano, Gavin Lux, Brendan McKay, and Freddie Freeman on the Triumphants. Key Bryan starting off this pack for us here. Roberto Alomar, red Matt Olson, Verdugo, Cruz, Anderson, Barrios, and Teoscar Hernandez. Luis Campusano, Shogo, Trevor Rogers, Dylan Bundy, Bruce Starr, Carlos Santana, Patrick Corbin, and Nolan Ryan in that Rangers hat and tuxedo. And the last pack for break number 3. Appreciate you guys sticking with us. Recap, just go to follow here. Kyle Tucker, Marcus Semien, DJ on the red, Rosarena, Soler, Bryant, Woodruff, and Derek Jeter. All right, folks, let us get together here for our happy recap. First thing we'll do, we'll roll right through here on our reds. LeMahieu, Olson, Castellani, Murray, Bauer, Bichette, Caprilin, Walker, Scherzer, Urshela, Karinchak, Henderson, Clevenger, Chisholm, Reyes, Horner, Castellani, Goldschmidt, Davis, Caprilin, Dahlbeck, Mattingly, Bubich, Kiermaier, Arenado, Babe Ruth, Harrison, McGuire, Rendon, Pearson, Yount, Paredes, Gwynn, Calhoun, Turner, Means, Robinson, Munson, Reynolds, Lamet, Gallen, Schwarber, Votto, Turner, Smith, Frazier, Marquez, Walker, Paddock, Bohm, McMahon, Albies, and J.D. Davis. Coming up next here are black parallels. Marcus Simeon, Bogarts, Merrifield, Kyle Tucker, Acuna Jr., Lewis, Canna, Tejada, Ernie Banks, Josh Hader, Frankie Montas, Mike Brousseau, Andres Jimenez, Salvador Perez, Will Clark, and Chris Bubich. For our black and whites, and up with an extra one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for this half case. John Means, Acuna Jr., Nolan Ryan, Ichiro, Esteban Florial, and Shane Bieber. For our VR insert set, Abreu, Ramirez, Seager, Scherzer, Betts, Olsen, Bieber, Bauer, Nola, Machado, Glasnow, Buxton, Story, DeGrom, Trout, and Story again. On the Stadium Club greats, Ryan, Brett, Chipper, Randy Johnson, Boggs, Canseco, Jeter, Piazza, Jeter, Kershaw, Trout, McGuire, Clark, Rivera, Thomas, and Will the Thrill. For Superstar Duos, Tatis Jr. with Machado, Griffey Jr. with Johnson, Lou Bob with Jimenez, Mark McGuire with Henderson, DeGrom with Alonso, Jeter with Rivera, Harper with McCutchen, and another Griffey Jr. with Randy. Stadium Club Chromes inserts, Tyler Stevenson, Pearson, Nate Rendon, Anthony Rendon, Davey Garcia, Cronenworth, Vlad Jr., Dylan Carlson, and Francisco Lindor. We did have that Inks division that we hit here on the Fernando Tatis Jr. We'll get that one into a top loader. On our parallels, Triumphants, Justin Verlander on the red, Lindor, Machado, Freeman, Albies, Cole, Bellinger, Adele, and Steven Strasburg. SP on the parallel was our Mickey Mantle, number 52. Refractors, Ohtani, Freeman. On the gold Stadium Club Chrome, Nick Madrigal and Rafi Devers. A VR, Matt Olson parallel, Spencer Howard on the members only. Red for Harper and McCutchen, and a red for Vlad Jr. and Bobo. Beam Team for Kyle Lewis. Photographer's Proof for Paul DeYoung. And our biggest one here was very much a hit on the Keston Hiura 1 of 1 on the base. Last thing here to go ahead and go through real quick are the autos. On the base autos, we had Blake Taylor, TJ Antone, Shane McClanahan, Esteban Florial, Chris Bubich, Jake Cronenworth, Miguel Lahore, Leody Tavares, Tony Gonzalez, Andres Jimenez, Jesus Sanchez, Trevor Rogers. On the red parallels, we had on the autos Tanner Houck, which was 27 out of 50. Enoli Paradise, 25 out of 50. Not autoed, but definitely a low number here was the Jesus Aguilar, 0.8 out of 50. Chris Paddock, 0.2 out of 25. Alec Boehm auto, that was 14 out of 25. And the Nate Pearson auto, 24 out of 25. So thank you guys. Appreciate you being here. We will see you in just about a half hour for the final break of Stadium Club 2021, break 4. Appreciate you guys' time, and we will see you in a bit.